Hey guys, welcome to my last and final video, which is going to be an abs and back workout. So in this I'm going to have several exercises focusing on upper and lower abs, as well as some side wall abs, and then just general back muscles. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, the first exercise I have is going to be side bends. So you're just going to use one dumbbell at a time, and it's going to be focusing on your oblique muscles, which is kind of right around here in your abs. It's the general side wall. So you're going to go ahead and pick up one of your dumbbells and hang it down and just shrug over to the side and back up. To the side, back up. Do about 12 reps of these, 2 sets. And like I said, you should feel it right around here. Just kind of that general crunch abs. And then once you're finished, go ahead and do the other arm. Do the same thing. Have your dumbbell by your side. Tighten your abs. Side, bend over to the side. Once again, you should feel it kind of in this area, your abs. The next exercise we're going to do in this workout is going to be just some crunches, but for these crunches we're actually going to use dumbbells to add a little extra weight, make it a little bit more difficult. So when you use your dumbbell, you're going to want to set it at the top of your chest and not at the bottom, because that way it's going to create a little bit more harder leverage and harder to come up and make it a little bit more difficult. And you're going to want to make sure your knees are together and feet flat on the ground. You're not going to want to make sure your feet are too far out. You want it to be at a decent bend, and when you sit up, you're going to come all the way up to your knees. For this, probably do about 2 sets of 25 is what I would recommend. And it's going to look a little something like this. Here, get your dumbbell, lay down with it on upper part of your chest. Go ahead and sit up, back down, and sit up. It's really going to be working upper and lower parts of your abs, as well as like central. So this is a pretty good one.
I like that weight.
The next exercise we're going to do is going to be Russian twists. This is going to be a similar position to the crunches that we just did, only you're going to elevate your feet off the ground. You're going to use your dumbbell once again. And for this exercise, we're going to be twisting from side to side. And when you twist, you want to try to get the dumbbell close to the ground and then back up again. You want to keep it by your chest though, so that you really get that crunch going. And this is going to be focusing on your side abs, and this is a really good one, pretty difficult. Recommend doing about 2 sets of 15 of these, and you count 1 by going from one side and back again. So this would be 1, 2. Want to make sure you keep it, like I said, close to your chest. And after a few of them, You should really feel it start to burn kind of in your abs. Next up, we're gonna do some dumbbell rows. For this, you'll once again need your dumbbell and then just a flat surface to be able to lean on. So you're gonna go ahead and put your dumbbell close to that flat surface, put one hand on it, and you're not gonna wanna put your knee up. Some people will put their knee up on the flat surface as well, but for this, it's better if you just put one hand, because by putting up that knee, you can actually cause some alignment issues in your back if you do it incorrectly. So for us, we're just gonna put one hand up, and you're gonna bend over. You wanna make sure you have a slight arch in your back a little bit. Go ahead and pick up your dumbbell, and when you do these dumbbell rows, since it's working your back, it's not a curl, you're gonna be bringing your elbow up as high as possible. So it's gonna look something a little like this. See how I'm bringing my elbow up as high as possible? You wanna make sure your head is in a neutral position. I recommend doing about 2 sets of 12 of these for each arm. Go ahead and do it on the other arm. Now we're gonna do some side planks with hip lifts using our dumbbells. So first up, you're gonna wanna get into that side plank position. So you're gonna have your feet out, elbow on the ground. Wanna be in a position similar to mine, and then you're gonna simply push up. You're gonna grab your dumbbell and place it directly above your hip. And for these, you're just gonna push your hip up and lower back down, up, and then back down. Continue this motion. These are really good because it's focusing on your stability, and you're going to be being able to get that stability by focusing your abdominal muscles. I recommend doing about 2 sets of 20 on each side. Next up, we're gonna do some V-sits. These are really gonna put pressure on your upper and lower abs, and are a really great exercise for it. So you're gonna lay flat on your back with your dumbbell behind you. Put your feet straight on the ground, arms straight up. And for this exercise, you're gonna be wanting to grab your dumbbell and simultaneously with your arms and legs, reach up to the very top and touch. So it's gonna look something like this.
Do you remember?
And for these, I recommend doing about 2 sets of 15 of them. You want to make sure that when you go up and you touch your feet with your toes, that you meet right up in the middle, that you don't go too much with your arms forward or too much with your legs back. Our final exercise in this workout is going to be reverse flies. These are probably going to be the most complex exercise in this workout. It's going to require a lot of attention to detail on how you're doing it to make sure you're focusing on those shoulder blade and back muscles. So first step is you're going to put your feet about shoulder width apart, a little slight bend in your knees. You're going to bend over in your waist so about your back is almost horizontal to the floor. And when you pick up your dumbbells, you're gonna have them so your palms are facing together down by the floor, slightly bent arms, and then you're gonna pull your arms up to horizontal and be wanting to try to pinch your shoulder blades together. So it's gonna look a little something like this, and then slowly come back down. Make sure you have that flat back. You should be really feeling it in your shoulder blades and upper back. And for these, I recommend doing about 2 sets of 10. We'll do one more set real quick. Keep those knees about shoulder width apart. Once again, bend over. So your back's about horizontal to the floor. Palms facing the other, slight bend in the elbows. Get your shoulder blades together at top. Alright guys, that concludes all the exercises in my ab and back workout for today. Thanks so much for watching.